Well, hey, fish lovers. How are you guys? What's up? What's up? How you doing? So, here we are again. It is Life After Jess, the show that does stuff after Jesse does stuff. So, I don't know exactly what our theme is today. We're going to do a little bit of talking about um, paying attention and being diligent and staying on top of things in your fish room because, um, as it turns out, something we could probably all learn a little bit of. Hey, Paul McCartney, how are you? John Larson, Muppet, Jess, random Facebook user. Hi, Liz. IHSP. I know. What's up, guys? How's things? We're actually streaming to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube today. So, whoop whoop, as it were. Um, so yeah, everybody gets to deal with us today. Greg, the guppy guy, sir. Hey, random Facebook user, who are you? So anyway, we had quite a week. We've had quite a week. It's been one of those weeks where if you could do it over, you would do it over because some weeks are just like that. Hi, yes. Just got back from the ER, 2 IVs later and antibiotics. I feel a little better, but will be lurking, mostly still tired. Damn, S, what happened to you, man? And speaking of having a crappy week, that puts some stuff in perspective. I like that. What would you do to yourself, S? So, all right. So we have had some fish losses this week, which is not how I like to start a show, but that's it's fact. It's fact of life. Sometimes that happens, and it was just a careless mistake, I guess. We have this RO system that we use to put all the water into all of our tanks, and the carbon filter reached the end of its life. And so, Liz, you're going to have to turn your volume down. Actually, you're just going to have to turn your volume off, I think. So the carbon filter and the RO filter reached the end of its life, and we ended up putting chlorine into tanks after doing water changes, and didn't see it occur until the next day. So some stuff went awry, and I think it's probably important that we all start really paying attention to little things like that can really screw up a fish room. S, what happened to you, buddy? S. Extreme dehydration. S, drink water. Hi, honey.
Hi.
How are you?
Had some audio issues.
I heard that. Hey, Jess, you want to come up? Apparently there's a stomach bug being passed around, taking down some young adults, but I do feel amazing now compared to last night. Okay, well, it's not the vid. I was throwing up water last night. Wow. Okay, that's a an ugly stomach bug. I can do without that, thank you.
If you ever are that sick, by the way, and your stomach cannot keep down anything, not even fluids, try ice chips. It helps keep you from getting overly dehydrated without putting too much on your stomach.
Man, I don't know if you're puking like that. I don't think ice chips are saving the day.
Well, no, but it will help.
Yeah, you'll at least have some liquid in you that you can keep.
Good luck with that COVID test, S.
Yeah, man. Actually, COVID doesn't really do that. I don't think it's a make you vom kind of thing. By the way, anyone who would like to come up is welcome to come up. And here is a link. There it is.
RB.
Hey, Ricky, how you doing, man? Gatorade with a little salt. That's got to be horrible. I hate stupid people. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't do what it's supposed to, but it's got to taste horrible. S. My mom made a bunch of stuff all in the sink now. I don't know what that means.
Home remedy.
Dumping stuff, right.
Yeah.
Not drinking that. I feel you. So, um, so we fixed our losses today. I mean, I say you can't fix losses, but you can fix the problem that caused the losses. And all of the flower horns have gone into the pools, and the pools had a separate set of problems in that we've kind of overloaded we've got an overloaded bio load right now, and so the filter wasn't keeping up, and so we had a crash in there too, and had to do all sorts of stuff to get that worked.
Kevin
Atkins, how are you? Kevin, when did Jess finish? I don't know, probably a long freaking time ago. It's late now. I was still working. John Larson says, I always drink ginger ale, make it taste better coming up instead of that acid taste. Yeah, except you got to like ginger ale, which I don't know. I'm a huge fan of it.
Hey, it's still better than the acid taste.
Yeah, that's a
true.
fact. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Kevin, how's the puppy, buddy? Jess is lurking again. She must be doing stuff. Jess, stop lurking. Oh, I got to turn off Discord. Heart. It's popping up all over the place.
She's always so busy too.
She is always so busy. She's busy like we're always busy.
Yeah.
Discord, go away, please. Thank you. I don't need your notifications. Thank you. Your puppy's doing pretty well? But there? What, you have more than one now? Oh, yeah, I guess you already have a dog. Are you home now, Kevin? Or are you still there with the training stuff? Yeah, so it's been a heck of a week. I have got some work done. Our buddy Chuck, who is a pressure washer, has been giving us some jobs. So I've been going out working with him a lot lately, doing the 8 a.m. thing. So I've actually managed to make it onto Catfish Terry's stream once in a while because, he's ridiculously early. And so we've been been able to see him a couple of mornings this week. And that's always fun in furlough. And yeah, so just kind of hanging out, doing our thing. So what do you guys want to talk about? We can talk about
RB is lurking. Is he chasing ducks again?
Probably.
Aww.
Oh, it's just a regular carbon filter, man. It's just the regular canister carbon filter that goes in an RO system. And
yeah, we got him.
Yeah, we got him. Just hadn't changed it. And didn't realize that it had reached its end of cycle until we started losing fish. So it's funny how you can do a water change, and doing a water change can cause catastrophe just simply because something, and I don't know how you tell when a carbon filter has reached its end of life, because this particular carbon filter, we did not buy. It came in the RO system, and the RO system had been used previously, so we didn't really know how old the filter was, and we probably should have changed it immediately so we could gauge the time, but we didn't, and so we didn't know exactly how long it was going to last, how many thousands of gallons of water had run through it, and poof, it turned out that it was it reached its end of cycle. Filters are that way, they do their thing and they do run out, especially carbon. Carbon's one of those things that has a point where it ends.
Hi, IHSP.
S, thank you kindly. But no, we got it. We got it worked out. I found they had them for two of them for $14 or something at Lowe's the other day. So I went and picked them up and used it to do the water changes to get the garbage water out. So everybody's okay now. I mean, everything's back to normal. We lost a couple of fish. It sucked. And one more mistake to learn from that you just don't ever repeat. Jess says, Kev, I think Bree is going at 4 to show off all the fish I sent her. Oh, and I went for 2 hours this morning. Only 2 hours, Jess? Come on. What are you thinking? 2 hours?
Right, she's slacking today, huh? Just kidding, Jess.
Yeah, John. For industrial ice machine 6 months. I think it depends on how much water and what quality the water running through is. I think if you're running really high chlorinated water through, you're going to get 4 months out of it. If you're running fairly decent water through it that doesn't have a lot of chlorine in it, you might get a year out of it. I don't know, and it's hard to tell. There's no freaking markers on them with a big red light that says this thing is about to die. You're just left guessing. So, yeah, we won't guess anymore. And I can't find a freaking chlorine test kit unless I go to the pool store maybe and find a chlorine test kit. But I don't know if it's going to show you if it's going to register high enough or not. What's your favorite fish right now in the rescue? Says Atkins. Well, we just came home with a black ghost knife last night. So at the moment, I would have to say that black ghost knife just because he's freaking cool and he's new and
Yeah, yeah, he's beautiful. And the puffers.
Yep, and the puffers. We always like the puffers are great. They're little helicopters that swim. And little helicopters that swim are just, amazing.
Yeah, they brighten your day.
Hey, Big Puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course there is Big Puppy. And he is, God, he's such a sweetheart. There's a new Oscar too, the Oscar that we picked up on that rescue last week, the lemon Oscar that turned into a tiger Oscar. And he's super cool. He's already immediately friendly. He comes to the surface and wants to say hello and hangs out, and he's very, very cool. Muppet says, "Oh, I missed my black ghost knife. Stupid common pleco killed him." What?
Aww.
What? I don't even know what to say to that. A common pleco killed your ghost knife?
Michael.
Tetra test strips test for chlorine, Atkins. Okay, I will keep that in mind, and next time I will pick some up. Okay, Jess, that's not a bad idea. Let me do that. If anybody is interested, it is https:// slash. I think that's right. That's right. If anybody is interested. So let's see what else has been going on. I mean, we have other stuff that we're not even going to talk about going on this week. It's just been that kind of a week. I have been working a lot. God, I've got a lot of work today. Okay. So we are going to be building a website for Aquafunk, which I think is fun. Because he's just kind of a funky dude, and building stuff for people that are funky is always fun. And I think he's going to come down and get a tank from us sometime in the next week or two. And I told him that I would give him a great deal if he came down and donated a day and helped me move the 400 into place. So the 400 gallon might be going up with on the back of.
Did you really?
Jason. Yeah. Yeah.
Aww,
You can come down and
poor
help
Aquafunk.
He has short arms, but he's strong.
Wow.
What? Atkins Nature Grim says Kenny had one that killed a near full-grown Texas cichlid. I have not seen any aggression from our plecos. They tend to just kind of hang out and stick to things. I like to hang out on walls. Fisher Aquatic says last night I moved my 4 zebra danios to a half-filled 5-gallon with mesh on the ground to try getting them to spawn. They haven't spawned this morning, and now they're laying on the ground. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. That is definitely not supposed to happen. Yes. Yes, when fish are laying on the ground, you should be worried. You probably have some uncycled water, or you've got something weird going on. I don't like fish laying on the ground. That's scary. Chubbs, the tester. Yeah, somebody just said that the Tetra test strips test for chlorine. I'm gonna get some. I won't probably use them
Chubbs.
every day. It is Chubbs. I probably won't use them every day, but starting in a couple of months, I will start testing every time I put water out of that RO system. I will be checking for chlorine. Should I move them back to their tank?
Chubbs
They
at
still move when they
Louisiana
get
Fish
scared.
Rescue.
Fisher, I would suggest moving them back to their tank. You've got something going on in that tank. If they're laying on the bottom, there's something askew. And unless they're Oscars, which, they do that just because they're moody. But any other fish, I've never seen them just lay on the bottom if they're okay. John Larson says, my pleco killed a couple of discus. Now they are in with cichlids. It does happen. Apparently it happens. I can honestly say I have never seen it happen, but you learn something every day. I have heard that pleco. Actually, we did have Mrs. Big, who's the largest pleco we have in the place, attacked a smaller pleco that we put in the same tank, and she was not having it. She was gonna kill him, and we had to move him out. So I have seen plecos be aggressive, but that's the only time. I've only ever seen them be aggressive against other plecos that, for a territory thing. But
yeah, she was not having it.
No, she was not having it at all.
Yeah. When we tried to put Tiny in there with her.
Yeah. It just didn't go over well. I don't
know we had
why,
to pull him right out of there.
She's not having it. And you remember when we put Sam in that? So we had a short body Texas cichlid that had been living alone for a long time, and
yeah, I miss him.
I know. That was rough. That was an awful lot of medical treatment that just didn't quite do it. Yeah. My Heather actually swam this fish around 3 times a day for a month and fed him peas, and she literally held him in her hands and swam him around 3 times a day to make sure he was getting enough oxygen through his lungs. He got swim bladder infection, and we tried desperately to cure it. This was a year back or so, and he just didn't make it. But anyway, the story is that we put him into the cichlid tank. He had come in as a rescue. We kept him quarantined for nigh on 3 months, I think, and eventually put him in the community cichlid tank. And he was fine, but literally every fish in that tank attacked him, and we don't know why. Just every fish in the tank despised him, treated him like he was horrible. And
any tank that he went in, yeah,
don't know why. He was just one of those guys. Vinny, sir, how are you, man? Hey everyone, I'm 25 foot in the air, but had to drop in to hit that like button. What are you doing in the air? Oh, you're painting a sign, aren't you? Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, my Uncle Charles was a sign painter, and he wasn't a sign manufacturer. He was a sign painter. All he ever did was paint, hand painted signs. And I would sit with him for hours while he drew out the letters on these big giant boards and put them together and painted them and had them prepared to go up on a big billboard or something. And then he would climb up these freaking billboards that were, 50, 60 feet off of the ground or more. And it was terrifying. I remember coming up behind him once and going, nope, not doing this, on this skinny little wobbly freaking ladder with a 7-year-old kid holding the bottom of it while he would climb up this giant billboard and stick letters up there. Never understood it. But that's what he did. That was his living. Painted boats and little signs for little bars, and back in those days, God, I'm old, but back in those days, we had digital lighted signs everywhere. Everything was hand painted, especially here in Florida, because it was all kind of quaint and cutesy, and kind of trying to maintain this little town appeal, even though the town was growing exponentially all the time.
Yeah, not anymore.
No, not anymore.
The little town appeal, no, it's gone.
What
anyway,
the heck
Vinny,
did you just say to me, Ricky?
Vinny, you are awesome.
Vinny, you are awesome. But Ricky,
thank you for dropping in.
Just said, where is that? A clown pleco. Oh, a clown pleco in with a beta. Okay, I thought you were saying you had a clown knife in with a beta, and I couldn't imagine how that was going. But a clown pleco, I can see. I was very confused for a moment there. I'm like, I don't see how that's going to work. Hey, Geek Boy, how are you, man? Vinny, you started hand painting signs in 1979. Well, my uncle was a little before you, but
Wow,
yeah,
you
right
know
about
some
in there.
stuff, sir.
He does know some stuff. Yeah, yeah. But he even knows how to do gold leaf, which is a dying thing that nobody knows how to do. Yeah, you do know how to do gold leaf, don't you, Vinny? I love every time somebody types, "I hate stupid people." It just makes me happy every single time. So somebody come up, because I mean, we're fun and all, but you people are funner than we are. Geek Boy, was the enough snails, or do you want more? Oh, did you just send Geek Boy a bunch of snails?
Cool.
That is very cool. Oh, Vinny knows how to do hand carving and gold leaf. Mm-hmm. See, the old guys know some stuff. There isn't a kid
Yeah.
on the planet that can do that right now. There's not a kid on. Of course, there isn't a kid on the planet who can afford gold leaf right now either. So,
True.
I found a box of gold leaf about 15 years ago that has since disappeared. I'll bet it's still in this house somewhere, and it's probably 50-year-old gold leaf, but I don't know where it is. That's an interesting thing. That's almost treasure. I wonder what freaking gold leaf costs these days. I'll bet it's ridiculous. I bet it's freaking ridiculous. Geek Boy says that there's plenty of snails. They are hanging out in my 40 breeder right now. Speaking of snails, we have now hatched 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 batches of mystery snails, and we have 3 more hanging in the tanks. So we got some mystery snails.
Yeah, we have some very happy snails.
We have some very happy snails. They're busy. They're very busy. And more power to them. I like snails. I like mystery snails. Also, so those snails that we got from the beach, one of them has given birth, or laid eggs, as it were. And the weirdest eggs I've ever seen. They look like shells, and they are all in a line all the way up the tank. There's probably 30 of them. I have no idea how many snails per egg, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
really
cool.
interesting.
Except I still don't know what kind of snail it is.
He's big though.
Let's see. They're hanging out with 40 breeder right now.
So yeah, Chubbs from Louisiana Fish Rescue should pop in.
No pressure. No pressure. And I hate stupid people has known some people who have had some mean plecos too. Well, luckily so far we have not had one, so I'm gonna go with it should stay that way. Actually, we don't have any really mean fish. The one mean fish we have is
We have had attitudey fish, and
listen,
then Little Hitler.
Little Hitler is the one mean fish we've had, and he is now reformed. He did not like being stuck in a 10-gallon for 3 weeks.
Yeah, but
And
we know how that goes with him. He's reformed until he regroups, and then he comes right back.
He is fully reformed right now. He kind of hides out. He doesn't want to go back.
Yeah, Meyer went through some. Remember, he was the angriest fish ever for what he hated you. Oh my goodness, for a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When you're ready. Vinny says 500 squares of gold leaf is $650 these days. Ouch. Yeah, I bet that's right. Actually, I honestly would have expected it to be more than that. Is it actual gold leaf, or do they is it mixed with stuff now? I'll bet it's not pure gold leaf like the old gold leaf from the old days when gold leaf was actually just all gold. I could be wrong. IHSP says, well, right now she doesn't have fake plants to tear up, so she is making up stuff to be mad at. So
her pleco.
Yeah, I get it. So put some more fake plants in there. Hi, Canistio. How are you, man? Like I have nothing planned today, so y'all are gonna have to help. I said y'all. Man, my Florida is showing. How did that happen? I guess it's better than fixing to. By the way, if you ever come to Florida, fixing to means I will eventually. Just for you Northerners who don't know what that stupid slang is. Super thin,
Fake
4 by 3
Nifio.
sheets of 22 karat gold. Okay, so it is actually gold. All right, that's good news. Driving and lurking. Um, let's see what else is
Thanks
going
for
on.
hanging out.
I think I'm gonna move the goldfish over with the pacu. The pacu were vegetarians; they won't mess with them, and I am afraid that at some point, Big Puppy's going to get hungry and snap himself up a goldfish. He has not yet, but I just feel like it's coming, and I probably should get in front of that. Yeah, Geek
After
Boy.
Vinny's heart there.
Yeah, but that stuff is horrible. What is that stuff called? That was called
Goldschlager or
Goldschlager.
something.
Goldschlager.
Yeah.
God, that stuff is horrible. Benny's back in the air again.
Oh, be careful.
Atkins. I am from Florida, but I am not a Florida man.
I love it.
No. I listen seriously. Not once have I ever.
Some days.
Not once have I ever. Not once have I ever filled trash bags full of propane on the 4th of July to see what happens. Not once. Not ever.
No, but we've done other things. Poor Spider-Man. Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so we did
Yeah.
shoot Spider-Man
No,
on
don't
a
talk
rocket.
about that. No. Kids might be listening. No, do not do it ever. No, don't even tell the story. Don't tell them how. Please.
Anyway, poor Spider-Man.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Question: brand new 125 gallons, I guess, around Thanksgiving, sitting on rubber mat over concrete. Water test the tank. So you really don't have to water test it more than 24 hours. But what you do need to do is once you get it full of water, go around every single seam with a dry paper towel and rub from top to bottom and see if there's any damp on that paper towel. If there's any damp on that paper towel, you have problems. If there's not, you're probably okay. But it's not all that hard to reseal a tank. You can just take a silicone scraper, scrape out the corners, wipe it down real well with some vinegar, and then just go right back over the edges with some new silicone. It'll cost you a grand total of about $12, and then you know for certain that it's not going anywhere.
Monster Fish Gal.
Monster Fish Gal. Or you could test it for a week or two, whatever makes you happy. Hi, Lori. Sounds like a joke. A clown plecos, a clown knife, and a clown loach swim into a bar. You know what, Canistio? Let's work on that. You work on it, I'll work on it, and at some point we'll come up with something that survives and goes forward.
Oh, that's going to be fabulous.
The shelves are extremely sturdy and level. Seriously, Lori, if you fill it with water and you don't have any perspiration at the edges, you're going to be fine. Or I'm sorry, not Lori, IHSP. Yeah. And again, like I said, it's really not that hard to reseal it. Just strip the silicone, put new silicone in. $12. Well, if you don't have a silicone gun, $15. Or bring it over here and I'll do it for you. I know, but you're not close. I get it. Actually, I haven't figured out how Jason from Aquafunk is going to get his tank back to his house. He doesn't know yet either. He's probably going to have to rent a U-Haul, or maybe we can talk Chuck into taking some money to drive it up there for him. Don't know. Hey, JDR. I was thinking of doing a panda tank, Panda Cory, Panda Gara, and Panda Loaches. I mean, how cool would that be?
I like the idea.
Yeah. It wouldn't even have to be that big either. You do that in a
right?
20-gallon or a 30-gallon. Yeah.
40.
You always are like, put another 10 gallons in there. That's fine.
Well, they need room. They need space.
Not everybody has a big tank hanging around like we do, honey. That, we can go in the backyard and get tanks. Not everybody can do that. Haha, it is Louisiana Fish Rescue Chubbs. Hello, sir.
What's up, buddy?
How are you, man?
Hey,
I'm
Chubbs,
good.
yay.
Hey, what's going on? How
Man,
y'all
same
doing?
old. Same old. What are you doing with your bad self?
Building stands, sealing tanks, hoping they don't leak, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Uh,
When you get donated tanks, man, you never know what you're going to get.
oh
This,
yeah,
you know how it went with the puffer tank. Just,
yep,
you fill it all up, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, look, water.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your progress like, man? What are you doing? How can we help? What's up?
Yeah. I still need to just get with you and see what I got to do. Um, I've been trying to get all this stuff straightened up and get to where
Yeah,
I have a still spot to where I can sit down and talk with you. But
that man, I get that. Stuff
that's
always
how it
going
goes.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing I say the first thing you should do is get your 501c3 set up, but that's not really necessarily the case. First thing you should do is figure out your space, because you'll find out all of a sudden, like instantly, suddenly you're going to have fish coming in, and you're going to be like, oh hell, I didn't expect it to happen that fast. And
Right.
One day you're sitting there minding your own business, the next day somebody's dropping 8 fish on you that are all giant. You're like, oh
Right.
hell. So you got to get your space worked out, so when that does happen, you're ready to drop them in there. But after that, you'll want to get the 501c3 set up, which is really, Chubbs, it's not that hard. People say it's freaking difficult. It's not difficult. It's the most difficult part is paying them the $225 it's going to cost for the application fee.
How much you said it was?
$225.
Okay.
Yeah.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah, well, it hurt. Believe me,
Yeah.
you're like, it's a freaking application. I got to pay $225 for it.
Yeah.
Yes. So the first step, the first thing is to register the business in your state, and that's going to be another $75 or so. But you just do the incorporation, and you want to do it as an S corp, and it's really easy, man. You just fill out the questions, submit it, and a week later they'll send you some paperwork that says you are an official business with a tax ID, or no, you're an official business.
Post it.
Then you have to go to the IRS and tell them the
I'll
name of
put
the
it up.
company, and they will give you a tax ID. And then you have to go register the 501c3. So, I mean, there's paperwork, but in all honesty, I think we had it all done in like 3 weeks, but we only spent a grand total of about 8 hours on it. So, it's not hard. It's just time consuming waiting for them to do stuff, and it sucks giving
Jess
them
is
money.
telling you stuff.
Oh, what? Change the arrangement of your screen. Why would I do that?
She don't like the way they sit like this. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
does that make you happy, Jess?
She keeps on me every time we do a stream. Like, you gotta change that. You gotta change that.
I wonder if it's like weird on phone or something.
I don't know. I'm always on phone.
I don't know. I have no idea. But okay, so fine, Jess. Whatever you say. It is Life After Jess. We will follow your rules.
Absolutely.
And,
And
what? Hello?
Yep.
She fell off. I don't know what happened to her.
Oh. Yeah.
She was about to say something, and then she just like fell out.
Yeah.
So I think we've decided to do discus in the corner tank, though I have not figured out where we're going to get discus from yet, or how we're going to figure out whether we can afford discus or not. We haven't, discus is not a fish that you're going to get rescued very frequently. Nobody goes, hey, come get all my discus. You do get, hey, I've got 8 Oscars that I raised from when they were an inch, and now they're all 14 inches, and they're in a 12-gallon tank. But but you don't get a lot of, hey, come get my prized discus.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's just not a thing that happens.
How are your feelings on a 55-gallon without a brace in the middle?
55-gallon long?
Yeah.
I have one with no brace in it. Have no problem with it whatsoever.
Yeah.
However, listen, there's always the glass trick. Cut yourself a piece of glass that fits exactly, and silicone that bugger onto both sides of it at the top.
Yeah. Well, what I did is I used that ASI silicone, so I'm pretty sure that stuff is not going to break.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got 255s with broken braces that I'm about to set up.
Well, I'll tell you what's nice about sticking that glass brace in there is that you have a place to set shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Then you can pop a bubbler on top of it, and you can, it's it's a shelf. It's an extra shelf. So I find that convenient. But but I have two 55s, both of which have broken braces that I have not done any repairs on, and both of them are perfectly fine. And if you look straight down at them, neither one of them bow. So like if it's those 55 gallons you get for the $1 a gallon sale from whatever store that is that does that, you might have problems because they're pretty thin glass. I don't like those tanks. That 55 gallon sale is great for getting gallons of water, but the glass is so thin that I'm like, I don't trust that thing.
Well, I've measured it because one of the braces is broken right in the middle, and they flex about, I want to say, 1.5 inches.
Oh, that's a lot of flex.
Yeah, but I left them like that for 24 hours, and then I gave them a good whack on the side of the tank just to see what they would do.
Right.
And they're good.
Okay. If you trust it, I trust it. It's not in my house.
That's it.
But I'm telling you, if you just take a piece of, the glass thing works great. That's a trick that I have loved for a long time.
I think I got a piece of plexiglass laying around here somewhere. Maybe a little silicone in there.
You can try. My problem with plexiglass is that silicone doesn't stick to it very well unless you rough it up.
You got to rough it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Ain't it'll be as pretty, but it'll still do the job.
Yeah. It'll probably be fine. But yeah, those 55 gallon longs are great because not only are they a pretty fair volume of water, but they're a fair volume of water that you can throw dividers in and turn into 3 tanks instantly if you need to. Right. And so I love those things. Those are, granted it's the same water, so they're not great for like hospital tanks, but they are really good for, keeping a couple of fish apart that have been trying to beat each other up or even when you've got fish coming in, if you've got one as a quarantine, you've got 3 slots to put fish into as they come in, and that'll keep you sane, so you don't put the wrong fish in. Like when you do that, you can put a freaking cichlid in one side, and you can put a tetras in the next, and guppies in the next, and they're still all safe because they're all divided up. So
saves a lot of space. Convenient.
Yeah. And in fact, I think when we redo the kitchen, we're going to do it with mostly all divided tanks like that, so that we've got lots of little cubbies to put people in, as opposed to just big spaces to dump everybody in. We've been really lucky so far by like I've got the cichlid tank that we just new cichlids that are going to stay that come in go in that tank, and everybody gets along just fine. But not everybody gets away with that. I hear horror stories, but we have it. I don't know. I am the fish whisperer. I'm telling you right now, Chubbs, I'm the fish whisperer. They do what I say.
Yeah, they pretty much do what I say too sometimes.
Yeah, the divisions are good.
They come
man.
to me when I call them too. They're pretty good.
Nothing in chat. Y'all people aren't asking questions. Y'all people aren't doing nothing. Get in there. Be aggressive. Do something. So yeah, once you get your 501c3 set up, the great thing about that, the next step after that is that you can start going out begging for stuff. And basically people put tanks up for sale, and I always send them a message that says, look, man, I see you just put this tank up for sale. I know you want to sell it. I know you're trying to get your money out of it. Please do. If it doesn't sell though, give us a call. And I tend to hear back all the time. 4 months later, somebody will call me back and go, man, I've been trying to sell this tank. Nobody freaking wants it. How much would the tax write-off be? And I say, right about here. And they go, cool, come get it,
Right.
So that's really cool. And then, so you don't have to run around scrambling trying to find tanks. People will donate them because they get a tax write-off for it, and simply because they're sick and tired of it sitting in their living room too,
Right.
Craigslist is great for that.
You just have to follow up. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to follow up. I mean, I talk to people 3 or 4 or 5, 10 times sometimes before they finally go, oh yeah, okay. But and they're really happy to give them to you too. When they finally have reached the point where they're ready to be rid of it, I get thanked for coming and getting a tank, and I'm like, dude, you don't have to thank me. You're helping us,
Oh, yeah.
But people are like, no, thank you for getting this out of my living room. I didn't know what to do with it, and you're like, okay, you're welcome, but thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You're helping us house fish. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that goes on in those situations. We all stand there and go, thank you. No, thank you. No, really. No, thank you. No, but
yeah, it's a thank you circle.
Yeah. Well, the dude that gave me that 3-foot 55. It's a 55 gallon, but it's different dimensions.
Okay.
It's 3 foot long. It's 18 inches deep and it's 22 inches tall. So it's kind of like the size of a 75, but only 3 foot long.
Right.
Right.
And he gave me that tank and said he has a 350 gallon tank that he's gonna let go eventually.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's gonna give me a call about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
well, I mean,
exciting.
if you can offer him a tax write-off, he'll be a lot happier to say, take it, you know.
Sure.
And then, like I said,
That's fabulous.
it's really not that hard. When you're ready to do it, let me know and I'll walk you through it.
Here's the tank.
Oh, that's a pretty tank.
Oh, very nice.
The stand is pretty too. Yeah.
Wow. And a stand. That is tremendous.
And that is that super, super, super sharp crystal glass too. That's an expensive tank. That's no cheapie.
Oh yeah. Well, it's got the smoke glass around the brim.
Yeah.
And it's actually, I don't know if you'll be able to tell right here, but it's smoke glass on the back.
Oh yeah, I see.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's a nice tank.
That's a beautiful
very
tank,
nice tank.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
When did you get that?
A dude gave it to me.
But when?
A couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
I
thought you were. I was getting mad at you because, like, I thought you just got that like yesterday or something, and it was already set up that pretty, and we were gonna fight. That's crazy.
Right, how'd you do that?
The day after I set it up, I put guppies in here. But yeah,
that's a pretty tank. I mean, it's a pretty tank the way it's laid out, but the glass itself is that crystal glass that's just
it is a nice tank. And as always, the plants are gorgeous, Chubbs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Usually when we get tanks, they're a little scuffier than that. We tend to get them with some nice scrapes and scratches in them a lot, and end up having to try and clean them up. But that's a nice one. That is a super score.
Just got a big plant order in.
Oh yeah.
That I'm gonna be doing that bow front.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean you just got a plant order in? Don't you have enough plants around there that you can just move them around and?
Well, I ordered only crypts.
Oh, okay.
Only crypts. I got 14 different crypts here, and altogether it's going to be like 22 or 23 crypts in one tank.
Nice. I like crypts. Crypts are good-looking plants. Once they get all bushy and growing out, they're really pretty.
The 75, and then here's the baby bristle nose that are wiggling. And I just put a video on my channel. And if you can guess how many babies they have in here, I'll send you 2 of them.
Can I count right now? What is it?
Go for it.
Right, take 16. A still shot. Yeah.
They got some pretty good shots on the video. Yeah, go check it out.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 17.
All right, Liz, start
14,
counting.
12, 11. I know I hit the right number. I know I did. Somewhere in there I hit the right number.
You gotta go.
There we go.
When I only get one guess in public on chat, fail.
Filaments, and golden barbs, and giant Daniels. And
Chubbs, you just did water changes, didn't you?
No.
No?
The filter's still overflowing.
Nice.
You're all snazzy pretty right now.
Yeah. Super clean.
You got that new camera and like sharpened everything up.
There's the 255s that I just did. You can see the creases portion. And
Yep.
Nice.
Just do the frame for that one.
You know, there's another way to fix that too. You can go get one of those fiberglass repair kits and just literally just drape it over edge to edge and wait for it to dry.
Yeah.
But I prefer the glass way anyway. You end up with a nice shelf.
Native. It's a golden top minnow.
Oh, he's pretty.
Yeah, here's the daddy.
Those guys, I think, are native to Florida.
Yeah, they're native to the Gulf Coast. Yeah. I actually caught those.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a catching some native fish expedition and set up a native tank. I haven't gotten there yet. I mean, I've been doing that with saltwater, but I haven't done it with freshwater yet. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, that's the I'll be interested to see how you handle rescue tanks, whether you get them all scaped up or if you do kind of what we do, which is get them functional and get fish in them. You know, I would love to spend the time scaping them, but I feel like I move them around too damn much. Every time I scape one, I'm like, oh, got to move that tank and put another one over there. And
Oscar.
He's
Hey,
pretty
there's some bare bottom right now.
Yep.
But about to move these in one of those 55s so I can put the substrate down.
Right.
And get it all planted up with all them crips.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of Oscars are those? Those are
I think
they're not tigers. Are they?
Yeah, they look like it.
Oh yeah, they are. Okay, yeah. It just it looked weird. The color, the I don't know, looked weird on screen. Yep, they are. I love those guys. Oscars are probably my favorite fish as far as.
That little Texas blue is actually a native caught. Local
Oh,
caught.
is he? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of those guys. I just got in another Jack Dempsey last 3 days ago, and he went in with the other Jack Dempsey, and I'm hoping that maybe they're a pair. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, that would be great.
They do like each other. They're very friendly, which is weird when you put two Jack Dempseys in a tank. All of a sudden, they become friendly.
Let's see if I can get the light on so you can see this Jack.
Is that an electric blue? He is so pretty. He is just a gorgeous freaking fish.
Oh yeah.
He's sticking around in there. You bred him, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I've bred Jack Dempsey's, but I didn't breed this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Oh yeah, usually he's showing off.
Hey, John,
his babies.
We don't sell fully loaded tanks, but we do donate them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty cool little tank. I did kind of like a dream. The big stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
He's doing good.
Ooh, I saw some large boulders, smooth river boulders at the big rock store when we went last week or 2 weeks ago.
Plenty of room for
I
fish
want
out
those
here.
for the ponds so bad.
Yep. There's plenty of room for fish out here.
Yep.
Nice.
See, all these are native plants.
Yeah, I'm doing that now, Chubbs. I got that going on, brother.
Yeah.
Not tubs. I got extra tanks that we're doing that in, but I actually do have one tub right now that's just got a bunch of stuff
all
loaded.
native except for the frog bit.
Right, except for the frog bit. It's weird. I don't have any frog bit. I have lots of other weird stuff, but I don't have any frog bit. I don't know why.
Yeah, we don't have frog bit.
Yeah.
I can send you some.
I'd appreciate that. That would be awesome.
Oh, awesome.
We give her pins and some parrot feather coming out the top of the little tub.
Very
nice.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah, I love that.
So healthy and
that makes me so happy. I can't even tell you.
Yep. And this is all overwintered right here.
Yeah. Wow, that is gorgeous.
Yeah.
We will have that. We're not there yet, but we will have that at some point. Hey, Andre, how are you, brother?
Andre.
How's it going?
Over here.
Good, man. Oh, what you got in there?
I got a couple of sailfin mollies in there.
Oh yeah.
Trying to let them breed out.
Right. In those tubs do you have lots of plants growing underneath that frog bit, or is it? Yeah.
All my trimmings from my tanks go in there.
That is freaking awesome.
Nice.
If I can't sell the trimmings, I just throw them outside and they grow.
Right.
Let them slap out the tank.
Yeah, we're doing that. That's going. That's the way that's going.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Andre, what's good, man?
Nothing much. Just got off work.
Oh, good for you.
I'm trying to clean this room.
Yeah, that's one of those things that you gotta freaking do. Oh, we got a lot of that to do, actually. A lot more of it than I want to do right now. I've got a storage room I've got to clean out to get tanks in. No, I have 2 storage rooms I have to clean out to get tanks in.
All right.
They just keep coming, man. There's like right now the 3,000 gallons of pond outside are overloaded. And so I've got to donate some fish and get them out of place, and I've also got to make some more space.
Yeah.
They just keep
just
coming.
curious.
And I fielded a call today. I've got a woman who's got 12 koi I need to go pick up this week.
Mercy.
So I guess we'll go do that. I'm not sure where they're going yet, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I gotta see about getting me some ponds outside, some big ones.
Yeah, those pools are great, man. They're cheap. And and you can find them. Listen, go on Craigslist. Wait for people to give away pools. They give them away all the time. Or they sell them
Right.
stupid cheap, you know. I see pools on there all the time for $100, and I'm like, okay, so listen, you want that pool out of your yard? Nobody's going to buy it. I'll give you a tax write-off. Can I come get that pool? And they usually tell me no, and then a week later they call me back and go, "Will you please take this pool?" Yeah,
Or
I'll
a
come
month later. Yeah.
get it. Yeah, and the great thing about that is not so much the pool, but the pumps, right?
Yep.
'Cause I've got like 4 pools sitting out back that will never get set up. I've got one that will, but I've got 4 of them back there right now. But I got pumps with all 4 of them, so I've got pool pumps backups to throw in with other pool pumps.
That's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the good stuff. I also got a well pump, and I have a well that we're trying to get worked out properly, and
We just haven't had time.
just haven't had time. But I got a well pump, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, our buddy Chuck from Paradise Pressure Washing is going to help us with that. Bless his heart. He is put in so much time and love and energy
He does.
into
He
doing
puts
this with us.
almost as much work into this as we do. Just
Yeah,
kind
he
of
really
on the
does.
cuff. He just shows up and he's like, okay, what do you need done? Okay.
Right on.
Something. I'll find something
Or-
we need to do.
Yeah, or we call him to go, drive halfway across the country to pick up big fish or
Yeah, he has driven us over to the other side of the state. He's driven us up to Orlando a couple of times because today we'll carry some fish, but it won't carry some fish, Like
Right.
I'll go pick up the koi in the
not the
Daewoo,
monsters. Yeah.
but yeah, you're not gonna. There's no way you're putting a 3-foot catfish in a Daewoo. It's just not happening.
Oh, that's too awesome.
But we'll try. God knows we'll try. I actually have a trailer. I need a freaking trailer hitch. I'm thinking about it. Honest to God, I would throw a trailer hitch on that Daewoo and drag a trailer behind it because I've got one. I just don't have a
We
hitch.
need to talk to
What
Dustin.
you need? Just a ball?
It doesn't have a hitch at all. It doesn't have the
No, yeah.
whole
Okay.
thing. So yeah, I'd have
We
to.
need
Have,
to talk to Dustin.
yeah, I got a buddy of mine that does that, and with a little luck, if I can get him to have like 3 seconds of free time, I can get him to stick one on there. But yeah, that's just another thing. I don't have
I
time.
mean, the whole setup to get, from I think you get them at U-Haul for like $200.
I got a buddy of mine who just sold
that.
3 of them for like $10 a piece, and
Uh-huh.
it didn't occur to me at the time that I needed it, and now I know that I need it. So that figures. But I'm sure I'll find one sitting in a pawn shop somewhere or at the flea market or somewhere.
Yep.
I don't buy new stuff because I can't afford new stuff. So I go dig it up somewhere, and we tend to find what we need. One way or the other, we tend to come across what we need. The
We
biggest,
get very creative.
yeah, the hardest part is going to be the labor, getting Dustin to put it on there. And Dustin will do it. I just got to get him to actually find time. The guy's got like 47 children, and a business he runs, and another business he works for somebody else, and he's crazy busy. So basically, what I have to do is say, "Look, dude, you owe me an hour," because I'm sure I raised the kid, so he owes me an hour somewhere along.
Yeah, we did. He doesn't owe us, but it would be nice to help. Yeah.
Hey, John McKenzie, how are you, man?
What's up, John?
So Andre, tell us a story, brother. You're all quiet.
Nothing much
Andy,
going on. I'm supposed to work Saturday. I don't now, so I'm gonna go camping.
Yeah, nice. Camping's fun. God, I haven't been camping in a long freaking time. It's kind of hard to camp with a wife in a wheelchair because she doesn't do trails very well. So
I just leave mine at home.
Hey, but I love the outdoors.
that's true. And we have.
It's not that she don't mind it. You got to push her.
Yeah, we've gone trailing. I mean, we've gone out to.
Hey,
the
man,
state
I
park
4-wheel
time to time.
myself with my one little arm and my one little leg.
She is a tough guy. She is a full blown tough guy.
Right
No kidding. Gina French, hello.
on. Gina. Hey, John.
Hey,
Olson.
Gina.
So
I am
yeah, I'm
gonna
looking
get my
forward.
coffee.
Hey, that's a good idea. I'm really looking forward to going to get these koi. You know, we had that horrible incident with koi 3 or 4 months ago, and that sucked. But we've learned our lesson, and yeah, I'm looking forward to having koi again. And we've got a couple of them, but I think there's a dozen of them, so we're gonna have to figure out a plan. Oh, puppy! Oh,
That's my Tina.
she's a cute girl. She is a
Yeah.
cute girl. Yeah, she's a very um, shiny pup. She got good
Oh
coat.
yeah,
She got good coat.
this is a good one.
Well taken care of, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she have one blue eye and one brown eye? Is that what I saw?
No, they're both brown.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, she's a full-blooded pit bull.
All right. I guess the camera picked it up weird. It looked like it looked like one blue, one brown. Geek Boy says it's probably less effective there in Florida, where the trails tend to be more overgrown than the trails out west. That's probably a true story. I haven't actually been in trails out west, so I don't know. Hey, BJ Palmer.
Hey, what's up, DJ?
Nice to meet you as well, sir. Actually, I think we've run across each other before. I think.
BJ is actually a woman.
Oh, well, I still think we've run across each other in streams from time to time, ma'am.
Made the same mistake.
What's that?
I said I made the same mistake.
Well, you know, it's the way it's written sounds very masculine, right? BJ Palmer. I am BJ Palmer, but it doesn't have to be. It's probably Betty Jean, or
Right.
doesn't have to be Billy Joe.
What, with Betty Jean and not Billy Jean?
Could have been Billy Jean.
Someone was a Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But no, wasn't Billie Jean like not a very good person? I mean, wasn't that what Michael Jackson was trying to say about her, that she was kind of a thought? You know, so I was trying to avoid that. I was trying to avoid that.
Kid was not my son.
Yeah, see? I was trying to avoid that. I don't want to go calling somebody I've just met a thought. That's wrong. It's very wrong. So we're going to do that. Jess, what are you not doing?
She's not doing that.
She's not doing that. I'm not doing that either. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure as hell not doing it. Sorry, job, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but she's definitely not doing it, whatever it is. I feel like that has gone horribly awry, and I really want to know what that is. She accidentally whooped some people.
I don't know what's going on. Well, I gotta jump over here. Later. See y'all later.
Have a good one. Did I miss something, or did Mike leave his own show?
Well, that was fun. Everybody got booted, and I got blue screened, and woo woo. I don't know what the heck happened. We're back though. We're all back. We made it back. That was you, wasn't it, Jesse? You booted us all.
Oh, that's why she was saying sorry.
I don't think she can boot us. I don't know what was going on. That was weird. I got blue screened. I got my computer fully blue screened. I got completely booted out. Heather got booted too. I don't know. Chubbs must have gotten booted as well. Freaking weird.
I got booted.
No, Chubb said he had to run and do something.
Oh, did he? That's
Yeah,
fair.
he said an actual goodbye.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just bam, all of a sudden, no more. So what do you do for work, Andre?
I work in IT.
Oh, yeah?
Set servers up.
Okay.
People break them. I fix them.
Yeah, that's my real job. That's
Yeah, you
that's
said
what I
you're
do for
a
real.
coder, right?
Yeah, I'm a programmer, but I'm also a network administrator, and I do all that techie crap that makes me want to scream and throw computers through windows. So yeah, yep. What?
It does make you want to scream, but
Oh yeah, man. There's nothing worse than having a guy call you and ask you what the foot pedal is for. Come on, you've heard that one before.
I've not. I don't even know what
No.
you're trying to reference.
I had a guy call me and ask me what the foot pedal was for. He's talking about a mouse.
Oh, yeah.
True story.
Haven't heard that one.
Yeah. You want to know what the foot pedal was for? He was talking about the mouse. Foot pedal? Your computer doesn't have a foot pedal, sir.
To be fair, though, now I only work with developers, so I'm not facing public anymore.
Oh yeah. Well, most of my customers are fairly tech savvy, but I get some from time to time that just don't have the slightest idea what to do with their computer. I had a guy I used to have to tell him to turn his computer off and turn it back on again daily. And there we go. Oh, there you go. There we go. Welcome back. Oh, I think she's muted. Hey, collaboration. Are people still getting booted? Is it still being weird? I know it booted me too. It did not boot Chubbs though. Apparently Chubbs did actually say he had stuff to do and went on his way. Anything going on in chat? Nothing going in chat. Is that what's going on? Are people getting booted all over the place? I don't understand what's going on. I feel like Jess came in and just decided to throw everybody out. Why'd you throw everybody out, Jess? That wasn't nice. She pushed the wrong button again.
How big is your backyard?
The backyard
Talk about
is
how much water you have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so the fish are actually under the car. The big pools are underneath the carport, so they don't really. So I live on a corner lot, which is really problematic because it's a corner lot. I really don't have a backyard. What I have in the backyard is a 30-foot long or 40-foot long, 3.5-foot strip of property between me and the fence line, and then I have a side yard and a front yard. The side yard goes down one side of the house and is accessible from the road. So we've put a fence up to kind of cover it in. And that gives us, a space that's probably 25 by 40 feet or so. So we can fit some pools in there. But right now it's mostly storage because we had to move all the tanks out of the yard. So the yard police came along and said, hey, you have a lot of stuff. You need to move it where we can't see it. So we ended up having to move it all back in there to get it out of the way. And that took up the space where we were going to put the bigger pool. So now we've got to do some more jostling and move more stuff around. It's just been chaos. So it's a duplex. So on one side of the house is all fish and on the other side we live. So we've got a lot of space that way indoors. And then the pools are out underneath the carport, which we've also had to put lattice up to keep them hidden because apparently, according to the yard police, a child is going to walk up into my yard, jump into my pool with my 3-foot catfish and drown. So we don't want that to happen. So we've got some space. It's getting cramped though, and it seems likely to get more cramped as we move more stuff in. There's a kitchen over there that was used as storage. We used to do, okay, so every year we used to do this giant haunted house for all the kids in the neighborhood. And we actually had, it's when we build it, it is 4 hallways, and it's about 80 foot long by 35 foot wide, and 4 hallways, and then extra tents and all sorts of other stuff. Unfortunately, because of the yard police, all that stuff had to get thrown away, so we won't be doing that anymore. But we do still have a whole bunch of Halloween stuff stored in the kitchen over there, and we got to put a thing up outside so that those can all go in there. Ooh, Discord's jumping out at me again. Every time I start my computer, Discord turns itself on. Quit. Thank you. So we've got to find some space to put all that Halloween stuff in, and then the kitchen will become another fish room. And then there's I guess it's a dressing room, but it's basically just become storage, and so it needs to get reorganized, and some more tanks can go in there as well. And we've recently moved into the living room as well. So now we have the puffer tank behind me here, a 20-gallon over there, and a 95-gallon corner tank over there. So I don't know. We just keep making room. And we will, until the day we can't. And then I don't know what we'll do. Rent a space, I guess. You going to start a fish rescue, Andre?
I'm not.
Oh. Why not?
When I get a house,
Yeah.
I want to become a breeder.
Yeah? What would you breed?
I want to go into labyrinth fish. So mainly gourmets, betas.
Okay.
I just find them cool.
Betas are amazing. I think there's too many of them on the market, though. I'm like, and there are some freaking beautiful betas. I mean, the especially the ones that come from overseas. The Asians know what they're doing with betas. Like they breed some freaking betas. But with the exception of like the really, really expensive fancy ones, I think there's too many of them on the market. Like the regular betas, they just need to, as far as I'm concerned, take them fully off the market and leave them as a specialty fish. Like discus is kind of a specialty fish, right? Because the damn things are so damn expensive that not everybody has them. And I think that's what they should do with betas. I think you should not be able to walk into your local freaking Walmart and get, and I guess you can't do it at Walmart anymore, but you used to be able to walk into Walmart and, walk out with a beta for $7. I think that's just ridiculous. I understand that they're kind of a starter fish for some people, but they're not the best starter fish. Give people a goldfish and, because they're hardy and learn how to do that, but not freaking betas. Ricky, you're back.
I don't know. I kept betas alive when I had no clue what the hell I was doing. So I would say
Yeah.
they are a good starter
Yeah.
fish.
Maybe. RB, at least they told you had to move stuff. I had dog crates, rabbit pins, cages like that, and they came and removed them. No. If they did that in this town, everybody'd be shooting at them. You can't come touch other people's stuff. No, that would not work. Floridians are armed. But they do come and tell you that they're going to charge you $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day. Yeah. If you don't move it by this date, $1,000 a day. Fishman been lurking and working on tank maintenance. Yes, Jeffrey Watts, that's a good plan. Tank maintenance is a thing, all the time thing around here. We need a staff. We need somebody else to come in and do water changes all the time. I know. Good luck. What else has been going on around here? Puppies are good. We just had our female dog fixed, so we won't have any extra puppies anytime again. That's good news. Because puppies, like, we don't sell puppies, and we won't give puppies away. If our dog has puppies, we just have 14 more new dogs. That's how that works around here. We actually, luckily, this batch was a small brood of, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah. And we kept 2 and gave away the rest of them to family. So they actually stayed in the family, and we get to see them every weekend, which is awesome because we like dogs. Man, RB, if they came and took stuff out of my yard, we would be going to court. That's all there is to it. Ryan, how are you, brother? Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
come.
can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
No.
Hi, welcome back.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, welcome back.
Had audio issues.
No, those were long audio issues.
I know, right?
What'd you do? Drop my phone in a tank somewhere?
Not at all. No, you would have at least had good video.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. By the way, putting your bag in your phone in a plastic bag and taking video is a horrifying thing to do, but it does come out really cool. The one I did last week will be better next time I do it, because it was the first time I did it, and I didn't really realize how much light I was going to need under there, so it was kind of murky and kind of dark. But we will definitely be getting it brightened up some, and the next video will be much better. And I think I'll allow it to go a lot longer too, because now that I trust it and I'm not afraid that the bag's going to leak and my phone is going to sink, because yeah.
So
Ryan,
I have to
sir?
ask, why did you make that puffer tank setup 3 2-minute videos?
Because I'm not very patient is what it comes down to. So I filmed the first part of it, and I could have left it on my phone and then filmed the second part and then filmed the third part, but I don't work that way. I got it filmed. It was on my phone. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Oh, I guess I'll just throw it up on YouTube. So, yeah. So if I don't film stuff all at the same time, you're going to get little bits and pieces like that, because I have no patience. That, and it like takes up space on my phone. The phone that irritates me because it's not being used at the moment. It's just sitting there, just collecting space, collecting dust in my space, and that's why. That's all. And
Okay, I can get that.
yeah, maybe I'll learn to be a little more patient. I don't know, but I wasn't that day.
I don't know how many videos I say I'm going to edit and make an actual video, but
Yeah. I mean, I've got videos from 2 months ago that are sitting on my computer that I have not edited and put up yet, and now they're not very timely. Like, it was stuff that happened 2 months ago, and it was timely then, but now you're like, I've already seen that. I see that in videos all the time, like the building of the 275-gallon canister filter. I have that video, but you've already seen it 400 times, so putting up the build of it seems silly to me now. Lori, thank you so much. And yeah, hit that like button. Subscribe too while you're at it, because we do this once in a while. And sometimes Eric and Nick come on, my son and my friend, and we do just ridiculously crazy stuff and don't even talk about fish. So if you're not a fish lover and you're here accidentally, it's still fun. Just saying. Let's see what else is going on. I guess really not all that much right now. We've got that rescue coming. There's a lady who keeps calling me, or no, she keeps sending me emails. Back and forth, we've been through probably 15 emails about these fish she wants me to come get. Or no, that's the thing. I don't know if she wants me to come get them or if she's going to drive them down here. She keeps saying she's going to drive them down here, and I keep telling her to give me a time, and then it doesn't happen. And I call her back, and am I going to come up and get them? And she's like, no, don't worry, I'll get them down. So like, that's weird. And with what we do, people are really strange communicating sometimes. They really want you to come get their fish, or they really want to get rid of these fish, but they're not really
it's
in the hurry.
hard,
They
so
sound like
yeah.
So it's very strange, very, very strange sometimes. Record and post stress free. Yes, sir, John Larson. That is how that works. It is much easier to just go, here it is, regurgitate. I videoed it. You watch it. If you don't like it because I didn't edit it, I'm sorry, but that's how that's going to work sometimes. Because, what are you busy doing, RB? You chasing ducks again? RB, so I thought I overheard that your ducks were going back and forth between you and the other farmer's pond. Is that what's happening now?
Bless his heart.
Like he's now sharing the ducks with the neighbor farmer.
Right.
I don't know, whatever. It all
Or
works.
maybe the neighbor is sharing their fish in the pond with Arby's ducks.
With RB's ducks, yeah, that could be too. That could be too. Hey, as long as everybody gets eggs out of the deal, I guess it's okay. Collaboration says, I'm trying to work out how to get stuff off my iPhone to try an editing program I got for my laptop. Well, that's not all that hard. You just plug in a USB cable, and there's a little app that allows you to share your iPhone contents with your PC. It is not that hard. And if you want a nice editing program for the PC, it's a thing called OpenShot, and it is it's open source, and it works really, really well, and it doesn't cost you anything, and it doesn't put stupid watermarks or any of that stuff. It does not have any like built-in music or any of that stuff, but it is really useful. You'll have to go find your own music. Cleaning and moving stuff around, and yes, oh, damn it, RB. It scrolled too fast. I'm cleaning and moving stuff around, and yes, I had 7 Campbell ducks come home. So okay. I told you they were homing ducks. Oh, that is what you got, collaboration? Yeah, it's a good piece of software. It's a really good piece of software, and it's easy to use. It's not like there are a couple of them out there that are ridiculously cool, but they're so hard to use that they're not that cool. There's just too many features. OpenShot's got just enough features, lets you move around audio, lets you move around lots of different kinds of transitions. Works great, and it's free. Free. Did I say free? Free is good. I like free. I like free that works. Like free that doesn't work is garbage, but free that works is good. John Larson says, "Hello, I remember about the ducks." Yep. Yep. I was hoping Jess would come up. Jess, I'm disappointed. This is your after show. Your after show. I think she went
The
over to
poor
Brianna.
woman is busy.
I know. Listen, I get it. I understand. I fully comprehend.
She's got to breathe, man.
I don't know. I haven't seen her painting that fence in a while.
Painting that fence? Was she painting a fence for a while? Was that going on? Was she like videoing her painting a fence? Was that a real thing?
She got somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Isn't there a story about that?
I haven't heard this story. I'm
It was
intrigued with
strange,
this
but every
story.
time she would come.
Yes. Sue Sawyer, Tom Sawyer's sister, right? Or Jess Sawyer, yeah.
Oh, Andre. Where'd you go, Andre? Man, people getting kicked out again. Oh, Terry's been streaming for 2 hours. 2 hours. I don't have that much to say.
Wait, he is streaming or no?
It says is also streaming.
Oh, bye, Andre.
John says, no, he's back. He just got kicked out accidentally somehow. Did you kick yourself out, Andre?
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, you're plugging your phone in. Yeah. I wonder. Yeah. Terry's been going for 2 hours. How is he still going? Actually, we've had some long streams too. Like when Eric and Nick come on, it just runs forever because we just like bounce off each other all freaking
right.
all
Or
night.
if we have Aquafunk on.
Or if Jason's on. Jason gets to run in his mouth and you just are like, yes.
He's great.
He is.
Yeah.
He's amazing. And actually, Terry's good to have on too. Terry talks a lot too. Andre, we're not picking on you. We're just saying some people talk a lot, some people don't.
That's fine. I'm quiet.
Well, I guess I don't have a whole lot more to say. I've run my gamut, and there are other people that are. I know Brianna was going to run a stream, but I don't know exactly what time. And we've been at this for an hour and 20 minutes, and we can probably come back and do it again later. And there's a lot of Friday night gigs going on too. So.
Jess, I hope you're feeling better, hon. Her stomach's bothering her.
Oh, what? Wait. Jess says, I have a painting job that I've been doing. I am not done
Before that.
yet either. I feel like I will be doing it all summer. Oh, so it's a big painting job. Got it.
Oh no, she has a big fence to paint. We were just harassing her once because it looked like she was always in the same spot.
Okay, so Jess says, I'm here, but I have a stomach ache, and I don't think you want me to be live in there. Actually, some vomit might liven the stream up some.
Wow, leave the poor lady alone. You rest, honey.
Just grab a bucket, Jess.
Wow.
Okay.
You rest, get a cold cloth for your head, honey, and a cup of coffee. No, not coffee. You have a tummy ache.
Yeah, actually, coffee's fine for a tummy ache for me. I'm good with it. Of course, green tea's
Toast and
probably
soda.
better. Green tea's probably better.
Toast, yeah.
Oh, Brianna's already done? Okay. All right. Well, we'll hang out for a minute or two. Let's see. What else is going on in the world? I'm not going to talk about politics. We're not doing politics. Not ever doing politics. Politics is
You know
off
what, Jess?
the table.
Still trying to figure that out, hon. I'm up for suggestions.
Good luck.
I love her so much.
Yeah, she's freaking awesome. So Liz, I went to the local pet store.
Don't say
What?
That's Liz's information, sir.
What am I saving that for? Okay. Well, so I went to the local pet store yesterday, and I went to get a bottle of Prime because the puffer tank was acting a little odd, and I wasn't happy about it. So I decided to do something about it, and I went to get a bottle of Prime, and I came back with a ghost knife that is freaking amazing. Hey, Ricky, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Just tired.
Yeah, I've been chasing ducks a lot.
No, I haven't really chased them. I've just been moving stuff around in the living room.
Right. Wait, why are you
I'm
moving
trying to-
stuff? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get all my tanks in one room.
Right. Yeah, that
Yes,
helps.
I'm trying to get
And yeah,
a 55,
collaboration, it does help.
20 gallon, two 2 gallons, two 1 gallons, a 5 gallon, and two 10 gallons, and a new small tank that I just picked up today, all in one room.
You need shelves. Those are all little tanks. Shelves are great for little tanks.
Well, I'm moving.
Yeah.
I'm going to be moving a dresser in the living room, and I'm going to use the drawers to put my movies in,
Nice.
and put the tanks across the top of the dresser.
Right. It sounds like with all those tanks, though, that you probably need some cinder blocks and some plywood.
Yeah,
That's the easy way.
Yeah, I want to do a wall with this tanks on it, but I'm in a mobile home trailer, so I got to support the flooring before I could do that.
Right.
Right, yeah, that's
Yep.
a lot of weight.
Definitely have to do that. Robin says, what gallon of aquarium should I use for 10 orenda goldfish? You're going to need at least 50 gallons.
Yeah, 50, 55.
Yeah. And that's while they're still small. I mean, eventually they're going to get bigger, and you're going to want a 75 or 80 or even 90 gallon tank. So,
Or a pond.
Or a pond. Yep,
Yeah,
there's always the pond.
Yeah, I got a 150 gallon tub pond sitting out back. I'm thinking about putting cichlids in it.
Oh yeah, cool. What kind?
Nice.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, whatever comes in. Didn't you say you were gonna like kind of hang into the rescue side of things over there?
Yeah, but I don't know how to get the how to get out there to let people know that I'm doing it.
You're doing it right now, brother.
Yeah, that's just the dogs, but not with the fish and that.
It's listen. We are here to support you and anyone else who opens a rescue. We will give you all the info and teach you how and show you how and show you where and what and when and why. You're not in this alone. You're not in this alone, brother. Not at all.
Then I'm still I'm still doing classes too to get my business license.
Right. Okay. What kind of licensing do you have to have?
Up here, you have to have a business license up here
Well, I mean, but that,
because I have to be certified in So if something happens to the animal,
yeah.
I know what to do with them.
Okay.
To do.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really have to do that here. You just basically register the business, and Florida just assumes that everybody's a Florida guy and leaves you all alone.
Yeah, I tried that up here, and they told me that I had to be certified.
Okay, that's interesting. They don't do that here. Oh well, maybe they do with dog rescues. Like fish rescue fits into a whole new scope of things. They don't know what to do with us. They have no idea what to do with us. They're just like, I don't know what you do. Just whatever. Do what you want.
Yeah,
That's kind of
that's
how they
true.
work around here.
Yeah, well, my rescue is going to be all kinds: farm animals, dogs, birds,
Yeah,
reptiles.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah,
I think
you
that's
do it
absolutely
all.
amazing.
Yeah. Bless your
That's
heart.
how I ended up with the Campbell ducks.
Right,
I rescued them.
right. Do you have any help?
No,
Man, you're gonna need to find some help, brother. You're gonna get overrun.
no, I'm
It's
trying
just
to get
you
help.
by yourself.
Yeah,
You're gonna need some help.
Yeah.
Once you get your 501c3 and your business all registered, you can actually what do they call that when college kids want credit for
Internship.
internships? You can offer internships, to your local community college or whatever, and kids who like to work with animals will come out and donate time for the internship for credit for college. So you don't have to pay
credit
them.
hours.
yeah. I could go up to the university. That's about 5 miles from me.
Mm-hmm.
We got Campbell University just down the road from me,
Perfect.
and
So
I know
what-
the family
There
that
you
owns
go.
that owns the school.
Oh well, that's easy.
Oh, perfect.
Well, yeah. So once you
Yeah,
get
just
everything
tell them-
registered, get them to set
Yeah.
up a
Go
program
talk
for
to
you.
them. Yeah, once you get, sorry, we're talking over each other. Once you get everything set up and your 501c3 and everything registered, definitely go talk to the people that you know that run that and get an internship program going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you can do that, you'll get yourself some help, man. And believe me, considering what you're doing and as many animals as you're doing, you're going to need some freaking help.
Yeah, I just counted all the dogs this morning. I got 22 dogs.
Wow. Levi, thanks for hanging out, brother.
And using my own money, it's cost me anywhere
yeah.
from $300 to $400 in food for the animals.
Yeah.
I
man.
hear you. Yeah.
Believe me, I fully freaking
We
understand.
know.
Somebody mentioned to me when I told them I had a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
They said for me to try to put a PayPal into my description and try to get help that way.
It's a good idea.
But I just don't know how to do it.
Oh, well, it's not hard. But listen, before you do that, get the 503c registered, because that way when people do donate money, you get to give them a tax write-off for that money. It's not just free money. Exactly. They get to get it back from the government at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just incentive. I mean, some people are happy to.
Yeah.
Some
Sorry
people are
about that.
happy to be helpful. Other people, need something back. And if you can give something back, then that's cool.
Haha, it's not our dogs this time.
I know, right?
No, it's mine. They're barking at the cats.
At some point, if all 22 of them go off, boy, that's going to be a noise. Reptile rescue is a growing business. Snakes grow, lizards get really big, and people can no longer feel safe with them. Absolutely true. And in Florida, there definitely need to be more reptile rescues because people keep letting them go, and they're invasive species here. They just take stuff over because it's a perfect environment for them. Every year we have a python murdering spree where hunters get free reign to go out and kill as many pythons as they possibly can.
Well, and Komodo dragons are a problem here now too. They're like eating people's pets and stuff.
Are they serious? I did not know that.
Yeah, for years.
I didn't know that neither.
That's what we need. Komodo dragons.
I lived down there for 5 years and didn't know it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's probably a new thing. But that's exactly what we need. Those guys hanging out with the caimans and the alligators.
I know, right?
Come
Because we
to
need more of that stuff here.
come to Florida, get murdered by a big creature. I mean, that's pretty much what it's all about these days. You know,
You have your choice of several predators.
there's always something trying to kill you in Florida. Always, if it
Yeah,
isn't
land
the freaking,
or water. Yeah.
if it isn't the animals, it's people. God, what a lovely
Yeah.
state.
Well, it makes life exciting, you know. Doesn't get boring that way.
Yeah, I had someone message me the other day on Facebook.
Yeah.
They wanted me to come and get a king cobra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
a king freaking
here-
cobra.
Yeah, but here you have to have a permit for it,
Yeah,
I don't have no permits yet.
You do here too. You have to have invasive species licenses.
Yeah,
and
that's here too.
But it's only one. You don't have to have like multiple invasive species license. You only have to have one.
Yeah, what I don't get, you have to have a license for poisonous snakes and that, but don't have to have a license for kangaroo.
Well, kangaroos don't usually run around biting people.
Yeah, but they kick. But they kick though.
They do kick. Do you have a kangaroo?
No, but I thought about getting one, but I don't have the place for it.
You know what? Ricky's going to be the next Tiger King. I see it coming.
No,
I
but
see it
he's
coming.
going to do
Only
it
it's gonna be
better.
kangaroo.
And
He's gonna
he's
be-
going to
Kangaroo King. Yeah.
actually care about the animals.
Well, yeah, and I appreciate that. but
And
it's
not
still-
try
it's
to
still gonna
murder
be the-
people, right, Ricky?
And not try to murder people.
Yeah, I don't believe in violence.
I mean, that's kind of frowned upon, especially for rescues.
Geek Boy says it's Florida. That's where everyone dumps their unwanted creatures. New York and Chicago are constantly dumping their unwanted in Florida. Yeah, that's people too. Florida is known for the unwanted. That is for sure. And
Yeah,
they hide out.
I think we have a few species here that not native to North Carolina.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it gets really cold up where you are too. So there are a lot of those invasive species that aren't gonna make it if they're out in the wild for long. But down here, everything lives. And if it gets too cold, they just move farther south and go hang out in Miami and the Everglades.
Yeah.
BJ says my way is better because in the end you have 3 tanks, all the same size. What happened? I don't understand the rest of the conversation.
And that's where it loses me at sometimes in chat. You're trying to read and like, what did I miss here?
Yeah, it happens. Jeffrey Watts says, well, Floridians eat Burmese python and iguanas. Why not add Komodo dragons to the menu? So listen, I am a Floridian, Jeffrey, and I have never eaten a Burmese python or an iguana, and I have no intention of eating a Komodo dragon. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
would
tried
be
them
more
except for
inclined to
the
save
modem.
it than eat it.
I have eaten an alligator, and I have eaten a shark. But
Yeah, I tried alligator. I
It ain't
tried
great.
alligator in New Orleans.
It ain't great. It's just a thing. Like I have tried alligator on 4 or 5 different occasions, and I have yet to go, alligator. I'm like, oh yeah, that's an eraser, and it's chewy.
Okay,
and it's
some
tasty.
silliness
No thanks.
for just a minute. Liz says she wants to rescue a snake. So should we let her go ahead and take care of that instead of you and I?
It's staying in her freaking room.
Right? How do you think that's going to go? How do you think that's going to go for real?
I feel like that's not going to go so well. I'm just
She's
saying.
sitting here laughing.
Oh,
Yeah.
she knows. She knows that's not going to
Yeah,
go well.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
She's
Geek Boy was
laughing.
referring to the people.
No.
Yes, you are correct, Geek Boy.
Yeah, no, it'll full on be, yeah, Heather, Uncle Mike.
I hate stupid people says steak is really good. Actually, I have actually eaten rattlesnake once on a camping trip with a guy who was crazy, and it wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible. It was actually tender and edible.
Yeah,
And-
I tried cottonheads here, cottonmouths and copperheads.
Yeah.
But you had to be careful with those. So
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think that kind of goes
Probably.
without saying. There's, yep. I mean, particularly if they're still alive when you're deciding to make them into dinner. I would think you better be really, really careful. If you cut off their heads, though, the poison's gone, right? All that poison is stored in the tooth glands or whatever, right?
Yeah, but my friend, when he cooked them up, he left the head on after he killed them.
You need to slap your friend. Your friend
Or
was
did the
trying to murder
doctor
you,
in the ER? Yeah.
and you get the skin for merchandising. Yep, I like that. Yep, for those the snakeskin hat bands. You ever see those? Ever go? Oh, you guys probably don't get a lot. Well, I don't know. It depends where you are. But we have these Indian outpost stores that are on the edges of reservations in some places, and they sell some really cool stuff, like snakeskin headband hats and things like that I think are
Yeah, we
freaking-
have them here in certain areas.
yeah, lots of beady stuff, man. I'll tell you what, some of that craftsmanship is amazing. They do these beaded vests and sweaters and things that was 500 hours worth of work to sew these little teeny tiny beads in these beautiful freaking patterns across this thing. I don't know how you have that kind of patience. I don't have it, but
Yeah, that's like they're making baskets.
yeah. I mean, but baskets. I mean, like you can put together a basket in a day or two, I think. But these freaking vests, I'm sure they spend a full month and a half on one of these things. I mean, unless they're just stupid fast that I'm not aware of. But yeah, I mean, they do some great. That craftsmanship is amazing, and it's beautiful stuff. The sunrises and the mountain colors and that sort of stuff that they build into them. All right, man, that stuff is cool. Except you can't really wear it anywhere except for like near the reservation, because out in the real world, people look at you like you're wonky. But cool stuff.
Yeah, I got rid of all mine when I moved where I'm at now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can probably wear that stuff in like Colorado. I bet in Colorado that stuff is chic and you're okay with it. You can wear it wherever the hell you want. But in Florida, the rednecks will shoot at you for, I don't know, not being them, I guess.
Yeah, same here. They'll shoot at you.
Yeah. I hate stupid people says I actually had to help my neighbors in Oklahoma once. They killed one while out fishing and didn't know how to clean and skin it. Well, I mean, most people when they kill one while they're out fishing just like leave it dead and don't clean it and skin it. I'm just saying, it's how most people handle that.
What was she talking about?
Jeffrey Watts says, "Who cooks poisonous snake with the poison gland still attached?" Ricky's friend.
Stupid hillbillies around here.
When I was feeding rattlesnake bodies to my owls, the body would still move 12 hours without its head. John, so once when I was younger, there was a rattlesnake around our house out in my mom's property, which is out east, and she chopped its head off with an axe, and that head kept trying to bite anything that came within a mile of it for the better part of 2 hours. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to pass over this casually. One, how do you have a pet owl? And two, where are you just getting feeder rattlesnakes?
He's like, we can't just pass over that. That is a valid question. That is a valid question,
Yeah.
John Larson.
Nice catch.
And I think you should come up and tell us, John, how it is you had a pet owl that you were feeding rattlesnake bodies to, as if that were just a normal thing to do somewhere in the U.S. Nick, you punk, come up.
Okay, Mike, I'm gonna jump off here and get back.
Yes, sir.
I'm moving stuff. I just wanted to
go do it.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump on for a few minutes.
I appreciate you, brother.
Okay, thanks for hanging out, Ricky.
Okay, I'll be listening in that.
Yeah, yep. Lurking, as it were.
Yeah. Okay, take care.
Man. See you. Nick, come on, you punk. The boy's fine. You can bring the boy on. He's fine. In fact, give me an opportunity to see my grandkid. Yeah, that's how that should work. Come on up, show
Or
the cute
he
little
could
bugger
just
off.
go on audio.
Mm-mm. No, bring
Oh,
my boy up
actually,
on
he
screen.
might be working.
No, he's home.
Maybe
Bring my
we
boy
should
up on
stop
screen.
saying his name.
He's not working. Bring my boy up on screen, son.
Lunatic Fringe.
A snake RB. They wanted the skin, but not the meat. Then I had to tell them how to cure and stake it out for drying. I hate stupid people. You kind of scare me. You know stuff. Geek Boy, what is one of the few things you miss in Florida? Snakes crawling in your bed? Alligator meat? Rattlesnakes? Oh, there he is. What up, kid?
Hello.
Hello. How are you, sir?
Hi.
We're fabulous.
You are
Is
fat.
my Atlas there?
He is. Can you say hello? Say hi, little friend.
Everybody, the voice with the white dot is my son and my grandson.
Say hi, little friend. Say hello.
Atlas.
He's
Yay,
not very talkative at
Atlas.
the moment, I guess. Why did you swear
Am
no
I
public
echoing?
visuals? Why are you ugly today?
Wow.
Did
He
somebody
is
black
never
your eyes?
ugly.
Did somebody black your eyes and you just can't show it up? I hate stupid people. Hillbilly. Oh, that is awesome. And Ricky's back in chat lurking. So
I
tell
just
us
got
the
a
story.
new
What's
phone,
going on?
so I can't figure out how to work this. But like, you guys are echoey. It told me to plug in headphones, and I just learned that I don't have a headphone jack.
Uh-oh. I don't feel like I'm echoing. Honey, do you feel like you're echoing?
I don't know. I didn't think so.
Nope, don't feel like you're echoing to
I
me at
do,
all.
but there's no video.
Am I echoing?
Nick is echoing.
Well, Nick is really tired. Bless his heart. He's a very much underpaid, overworked paramedic.
I don't think that makes him echo, though.
Hey, it might.
What are you doing? Why can't I see my grandson?
Because I swore no.
Okay, we
Oh,
have him on audio. Don't push.
no, I'm not pushing. I'm not pushing. I thought Eric might show up, but Eric hasn't shown up either.
Probably not till later. Actually, we're going to have to get going soon.
What do we have to get going for?
We have a quick errand to run, and then we can
Oh.
come back, and you can go back to streaming, sir.
Listen, errands.
Andre,
Errands.
tell him, honey.
Andre's not getting involved. He's like, all right.
I'm on Mike's side. I don't know why. That needs me to go on errands with her.
Yes, thank you,
I
Lunatic
have to be able
Fringe.
to feed everybody. Yeah.
Back to Walmart, says Collab. Yeah, probably. Is that where we're going, honey? Are you making me go to Walmart? So you are, right?
Actually, I'm not, but Liz might be.
Oh, criminy. Wait, what time is it?
Oh, that almost made me cry. I'm sorry.
I don't know. My fiance legitimately hates Walmart, but I go there.
I
all the time.
legitimately hate Walmart, and yet I spend a lot of time there. It's a
I don't know.
place I go.
Walmart is like the best place to get cheap crap.
It is if you have money to just buy cheap crap for no apparent reason, but it really sucks when you go in there and you're like, oh, I'm actually on a budget and I can't spend all this money, and then there's all this cheap crap. Yeah, no. Yeah, Collab, no doubt about it. You are
You are psychic, possibly. Yeah.
either psychic or you just know what's happening over here. Could be 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Liz says we live there. Yes, we freaking live there. So, Nick, tell me a story. You're muted. You got no visuals. You're a white dot. Tell me stuff, man. Oh, and then he bails. Nick. Honey, we have to
Not
fix
his fault. Probably technical difficulties.
Have to fix that boy. Mm-hmm.
or possibly our 1.5-year-old grandson
Poking the
difficulties.
phone. Yeah. that could be
Yeah.
true. Oh, you got the sucky Walmart lunatic fringe. Because like,
Oh,
like,
right. That's irritating.
yeah.
Then you have to go to other stores. At
Oh,
least it's only one stop.
Nick, I know why you were echoing, because you didn't close freaking YouTube. When you come on StreamYard, you have to close YouTube or you get feedback. You get your own voice back. That's what was happening. Noobs. I try not to go to Walmart, but agree it is hard because of the sporting goods area. Listen, there are lots of areas in Walmart that are hard. And no. And I stand by, says Nick. But yeah, I hate Walmart. You get stuck in there. You get stuck in there and you never get out. It's horrifying.
You're horrifying.
I know.
Hey,
You
you're
live
right.
in a town with just 6,000 people, Lunatic Fringe? That's a little teeny tiny town. Yeah, Ricky just got kicked out of the Walmart there.
Yeah,
What'd
we
you do?
have to
Take all
hear
your
that
dogs in with
story.
you? Probably took all his dogs in with him.
We have
Nuts?
to hear that story sometime.
So it's overpriced cheap crap. Yes, that is correct. Collaboration. It is overpriced cheap crap. So Nick, tell us
I
the story.
disagree.
Me.
What?
I don't have stories.
You always have stories.
You
Give me a
always
story.
have stories. Although a lot
Oh.
of them may not be family time appropriate.
Some might not be
Most
family.
of them aren't appropriate anyway, no matter where you are.
This is a true story.
That is true.
Let's see. What do I know?
Stuff
Okay.
of nightmares.
Okay. So there's a small child here. He's very cute. He is walking, running, screaming. He is officially 2, even though he is not 2. And I want to let you know that I did not sign off on him for climbing things, but he has already taken it upon himself to climb things.
Oh, good boy. Good boy. No, listen,
Good boy.
I am so excited that you get to have the same fear we had.
Oh,
when he
yeah. Hey,
I went on a climbing crane.
yeah. Hey, Nick, have you picked out his first crane yet?
Wait,
And he's gone.
What if you want to see Walmart? You'd love it. Oh, you're not in the US. I forgot. You're not in the US. And they don't have
where
Walmart
is collaboration?
I think she's in Australia. I think. I'm either going to get a thumbs up or a nothing. Oh, there's the kid again. How come he got kicked out again?
Are you letting
Atlas just poke at the phone?
I mean, he's not helping.
And he's gone again. Nick, you need a new phone. I was right, Australia. Yay. I thought I was right.
My fiance loves Target, Nats, and overpriced Walmart.
Yes, it is. Target is ridiculously overpriced, and it is just like Walmart, except that they're usually kept cleaner. That's about the only difference. Like when you walk into a Walmart versus a Target, Target's all snazzy and well cleaned, and Walmart looks like the bums just picked up their stuff and moved out. But
attractive people shop at Target. The rest of us shop at Walmart.
Is that how that works?
It's important to know.
We have Costco. Costco's great.
I am a fan of Costco.
Oh, and you still have Kmart's. We don't have Kmart's anymore.
Where are you, Lunatic Fringe?
Yeah, where are you, Lunatic Fringe? You already said. and Ricky is banned from Target. He just got thrown out of Walmart. He's banned from Target.
Wow.
To 7-Eleven. Ricky gets
Bless your heart.
Ricky gets his dog food and his duck food.
Did you just go on a rampage or something one day, honey?
He must have. He took all the dogs in with him. That has to be what happened.
They're all service dogs in training, right? All 22 of them.
22 service dogs. They all have vests on.
Yeah.
Roaming through Target.
In training.
Uh-huh. Bear County in British Columbia, Canada. Okay. We like our neighbors to the north.
Let's go to
Canada. That's a beautiful area. It really is.
It is.
I
So,
forgot that you've seen places.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
yeah, she's seen places. Yeah, funny story about Canada. I got a buddy that I talk to from time to time on Twitter who's in Canada, and we were all talking about getting the hell out of the United States at one point. And he said, and so I jokingly asked him what his border was like, and he said, "Listen, it's 12 logs stacked on top of each other. It's not that hard to get over." I feel like I really like our neighbors to the north. If it wasn't so damn cold, we'd all be there.
yeah, right.
You still have a Kmart in Dayton, Ohio? No kidding.
I mean,
Actually,
there's
you know
still a
Oh, he's
Blockbuster
right.
in Oregon.
There's still one
Nuh-uh.
Blockbuster. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the last Blockbuster.
Like
Yes.
actually functional.
Yeah, genuinely.
You know, I think we actually still have a
Wow.
Kmart here. I think there is a Kmart over on Manatee Avenue that is still open.
I
I
thought
think
that one was
Big Lots.
closed.
I don't know. Oh, I like Big Lots. Big Lots is
Really?
Kmart. Big Lots is
Type
better
that
than
in there.
Kmart. Now they don't have all the food stuffs that Walmart does, but Big Lots is better than Walmart for sure.
Vancouver and Calgary are beautiful too.
Listen. Stop stop rubbing in our faces your world traveled visuals. That's not fair.
I don't know if you know this, but we're moving to Scotland.
You keep saying that.
You keep
It's gonna
saying
happen.
that.
Well, listen,
Okay.
if you do move to Scotland, you have to get a parent's cottage on the backside, and we'll come with you.
Okay, but like the backside is going to be 3 miles away.
Okay, fine. As long
I'm
as I
good
have a
with that.
tractor.
3 miles of fish
Yeah.
Okay.
and dogs.
Great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's say I
Listen,
don't
you're
see
going to have to pick up
cons.
fly fishing.
I don't have to take it up. I like to fly fish.
That's fair.
Or how about with nets or tanks?
What happened,
Yes, sir.
Andre? Andre.
Oh, he said it's 3
Are you ready
miles
for a
away. I
nap?
just said I don't hear cons.
Yeah, no, right? Exactly.
Okay, good. We're on the same page.
3 miles is perfect because that is far enough for us to hand your child back to you and say, he has problems today, and we don't want him over here. It's
Okay,
perfect.
Wow.
You say today. It's not a today thing.
What is happening? KTEL records were great for compilations back in the day. I feel like I have no idea where that conversation just came from. Are you just throwing Lunatic Fringe is fitting her name? Why are you just throwing stuff out there, Lunatic?
Mike, what do you fly fish for?
So I haven't been in years, but every once in a while I used to go out with my uncle and we would go for bass in a local reservoir. Yeah, reservoir. And I can't say we caught that much all that often, but it's a lot of fun to stand out there and watch a line just float across the air until it flops across the water. It's, I don't know, somehow very satisfying, even if you're not catching fish. But
So
yeah,
John
mostly we go for
Larson-
bass.
Oh, sorry. Thought you were finished.
Go ahead.
John Larson is definitely making this Scotland thing more appealing.
Oh, all types
He's
of
throwing
arowana.
arowana in there.
Yeah. All right, Nick.
All
So,
types.
So we can get all types of arowanas if we're in Scotland. So, yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Sold.
Yeah, I've
Maybe
never
just
heard of it either,
like a
Joey.
seasonal cottage over there or something.
Lunatic Fringe is Chewy. Okay, so I just put that together, Lunatic. Or Chewy. I'm sorry.
You should
see it
tell
all the time.
collaboration. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, collaboration. That was helpful. That was helpful. Got the connection now. Got it.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you go to Scotland, you have to start wearing skirts too.
What do you mean have to start? It's a Tuesday thing.
Tuesdays are
Never
skirts day.
mind.
Tacos and skirts on Tuesday.
St. Pete's a weird place.
Florida's a weird place.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it's spring break right now.
Oh, don't remind me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
So the
know
neighbors
you
said-
have stories.
Oh, the teacher lady behind us said that spring break was over, but I forgot she was talking about
Only for her.
elementary
Yeah.
school spring break. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I saw a thing where Clearwater Beach was overloaded with spring breakers.
Uh-huh.
And somebody said something. They're like, wow, Floridians are such idiots. I can't
Uh-huh.
believe you guys are doing that.
Uh-huh.
But that's your people.
That's your
That's
people.
Northerners.
That's Northerners
We
who have
don't
come down
even
here.
like Clearwater Beach.
I saw
It's
exactly the
terrible.
same post. Yep, and it's
That's
true.
But
your
yeah,
people.
it's not locals.
We know better.
Yeah. Nothing to do with COVID. We just don't like Clearwater Beach.
No, it's awful. It's literally the worst.
It does suck. I have to agree.
What are
I'll tell you what,
doing?
though, when I was a kid, Clearwater was amazing because a statistic that we read in the newspaper at one point, we literally used to drive to Clearwater specifically because of this statistic, is that there were 2 times as many women in Clearwater as there were men.
I see your point.
And it was a true statistic, and we literally, when we were kids, would drive to Clearwater simply because, we were outnumbered.
I need one more statistic. How long ago was it when you were a kid?
A long time ago.
I'm just struggling with the math
Actually,
here.
my inner child died the day you were born.
Wow.
Thank you. That warms my heart.
Right about that day.
Oh, okay.
I
No, good
figured Nick
news.
needed a little love there on the screen.
That is A-okay by me. For those of you paying attention, I'm 28.
And you killed my inner child.
Great.
That's all right. Don't worry. Atlas will get to kill your inner child soon, too.
I mean, he's currently chewing on his toes and reminding me that I don't bend that way anymore. So, that's fine.
Has he hurled a golf ball at your nuts yet?
So today, he's got some Mardi Gras beads because clearly he was showing some stuff off at some point. And what he found is that he can swing those things like Ghost Rider swinging chains, and he catches me in the bottoms and tops of my feet like he's mad at me.
Good boy.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't deserve that. So when I said no more of that, he said, okay, no problem. And he respected my decision. Then he smacked me in the face with it.
Okay.
So Ricky says, Mike, that was mean. The question I have for you, Nick, is was that mean? Or is that just a gentle tap?
I was going to say, if there was anything mean to be had, it doesn't translate to me. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Mean takes a lot.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was actually on the loving side for Mike. You guys just have no
That
idea.
said, can we put in a petition to see if Michael shave his beard?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
It will
All right.
never, ever.
Hey,
Give a
it might
quick
bring in
thumbs up
donations.
if you want to see that beard off.
It might bring in donations.
Honest to God,
Oh,
I am
Nick,
willing
honey,
to
that's
start
brilliant.
this GoFundMe.
That is brilliant.
I just want to see it. I just want to see it. It's been
It's
I
been a
haven't
lot of
seen it in
years, hasn't it?
No.
nearly
It's been
10.
over a decade.
That will not be happening.
No, that's not true. There was I'm pretty certain there was either a chartreuse or a tequila night. And he came out.
Tequila night that I shaved the beard in my own head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your hair.
Or my hair.
Nikki, our hairdresser, still laughs about that.
Listen, I'd been drinking.
Yeah, you remember that time you cut my hair sober? I'm glad you did it to yourself drinking.
I did a great job on your head, except for that one spot.
Right, that one spot in which there was a
just that one
softball size of mess in the back of my head.
It was not softball size. It was about that big around, and you moved.
Does golf ball make you feel better?
It wasn't even golf ball sized. It wasn't even ping pong ball sized. It was about that big around, and you moved.
I mean, the size of my head at the time was a grapefruit, so that's pretty significant.
Well, what is happening?
What was happening?
I don't know. My Google Chrome is telling me weird stuff for no apparent reason. I had nothing to do with it.
It's telling you to shave your beard for charity.
It is not telling me to shave my beard for charity.
Shave your beard for charity.
No.
It is. Look at the screen.
I don't see anything. No, nothing. I got nothing.
Nothing that says do it.
I see Liz say do it, but Liz doesn't count. No.
Why can't I chat?
Why can't you chat? You can.
Yeah.
You gotta click the thing over there that says comments.
I did, and then I wrote a chat and it didn't go in there.
Oh, because you're not allowed.
Why?
I don't know. You're perfectly allowed. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm a delight.
Yeah,
You
but
are a
apparently
delight,
you
honey.
don't know how to type in a chat, so you know.
I didn't say I was smart. Those are different.
Oh, you know what you did? You private chatted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, don't care.
How do I
Oh,
fix
you
it?
know, sneaky, sir.
I wrote shave your beard. That's what I wrote.
Okay, so up there at the top it says private chat and regular chat. You have to switch to regular chat.
It doesn't.
Or
It
no,
says private chat and comments.
Oh, comments. You have to be on comments.
It doesn't let me. It doesn't. It doesn't like me.
No, good. I
Aw.
It
appreciate
doesn't
that.
work on phones.
That's fine. I'll just do it this way. Shave your beard.
No.
There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, I tell you what. If you get people to promise donations up to $1,000, I'll shave my beard.
Mhm. Okay.
So get to work, kid.
That's fine.
What? Just $1,000 total?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
You get $1,000 total donations from the beard fund, and I'll shave my beard.
Okay.
I'll throw in
Yep.
$1.
Hey,
got five
we
on
have
it.
a
Thanks,
start, Andre. You're awesome.
Thanks, Andre. I appreciate you getting that started.
Well, you know, everybody at the rescue will throw in, you know, at least 5.
No, but listen, your money doesn't count because that's
Yeah, if
our
I have
money.
to find change.
Yeah, it literally counts.
No, I mean it totally doesn't count.
I'm starting a GoFundMe to fund you.
Listen, we have much bigger needs than my beard.
Okay, I understand what you think, but the truth is out here.
Right, and your beard could fund some of the needs.
Okay, all right. Well, listen. You get $1,000 worth of donations in, I will shave my beard.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'll keep it shaved, but I will shave my beard.
But it has to be
Andre,
saved for a month.
You're a witness.
A month?
Mhm.
A whole month?
Mhm.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's
Yeah,
too
I know.
much.
No, don't give in to him. Don't you guys understand bargaining?
Listen, 2
Start
weeks.
high, work your way low.
2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks.
Okay, great. 2 weeks.
Ooh, Andre, you heard it here.
Mike, you're nicer to me. I would have never agreed.
Well, I mean, the truth of the matter is I have not seen what my face looks like under this beard for a very long time, and a glimpse might count. I don't know about the whole 2 weeks thing, but you know, a glimpse might not be horrible, I guess.
I mean, I'm just
I haven't
curious
seen
to
my
see if you
face
still have a
since high school.
chin.
I have a chin. I've always had a chin, dude. This is not all beard. I have a chin.
Where at?
I know. Do we even know anymore? Who knows?
No.
It's yeah.
Where would it have gone? My chin moved out.
I don't know. Okay,
I don't,
Yeah,
so
we don't
listen,
know.
I don't know if you know this, but underneath Chuck Norris's beard is another fist. I'm just curious what you're hiding.
No, I'm not
Right.
hiding anything.
Hey,
I have the
He
same.
could have a mouse hiding in there that's, you know, gotten all comfy over the years and
Listen.
nibbled on his chin little bits at a time. It could be
Listen,
gone.
Nick. All you have to do is look in the mirror. That's all you have to do, and you'll see.
There's a lot of chin here.
Same chin.
Like, I am Cleft the Boy Chin Wonder. There is a lot of chin here.
Collab. No, I will. I won't hide out, but
No, thank you.
I'll probably wear my mask. Where's my? That's the
Quit
great thing
Shave
about
Your
these
Beard
days.
Fund.
That's the great thing
Why'd you
about
do
these
that?
days
Why'd
is
you
that
stop
because
that?
of COVID, you can wear a mask wherever you want.
Right, but not online because we're all going to give you crap for it.
It's okay. It's all right.
Like, people who wear masks while they're in their own car alone. Like, if you guys are one of those, I want to let you know you don't have to. Just a quick plug. Stop wearing your mask alone in your car.
Now, listen, most of the people that are wearing their mask alone in their car are driving from one store to the next that they're going to be there in 3 minutes, right? They've just left Walmart and they're going to 7-Eleven and it's a block away. So they didn't feel like taking the mask off and putting the mask back on again.
I don't
Living in an apartment, I've
understand
seen
the
people
words you're
leave their
saying.
apartments.
Say what, Andre?
I said I have seen people leave my apartment building wearing their masks and walk into their car.
I saw a guy riding a motorcycle the other day wearing a mask.
Well, that'll keep bugs out of your teeth.
That said, I
Is
will
that
take
a
it off
problem?
for 2 minutes.
Child, one of us pooped our pants. I'm not sure which.
Oh,
What's your comment up above, Ricky?
That's not for
You're
you.
not sure which. RB had a comment. Mike, you're not going to get no donation from me. No, I figured that, RB. I'm with you, man. You're going to be needing your own donations. You got enough going on in there to keep you needing donations forever. I wear a mask when I'm on the scooter. Ricky, why do you wear a mask when you're on the scooter? Our masks are cool. That is true. Wow, lunatic, you know who
Right?
Lamar is. Hmm.
That's
stuff.
obscure.
We know stuff
Yeah.
about you now.
Yeah, we do.
Mhm.
Yeah, that he's probably been covered in blood. Probably somebody else brought it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Also, kudos. I would pay to see Guar.
Yeah. You know, I actually had a chance to go to a Guar concert, was in the car on the way, and the guy who was driving had an emergency, and we turned around and did not get to go.
Okay, well, that emergency wasn't worth it. I don't care what the emergency was.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Collab, what are you laughing about? Yep. Ricky says it keeps the bugs and dirt out of his mouth. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, why is your mouth open?
Well, he's on a scooter.
I don't
smiling.
scream at the wind while on the scooter.
You don't smile
Nobody
when
might
you're on
be
your scooter?
smiling.
I don't smile.
You
This is
used to all the time.
Yeah, I know. EMS has ruined that.
I'm sorry.
Also,
The
quick
life of
plug.
a
Stop calling
paramedic.
911 for toe pain. I don't own the rights to this idea. I'm just marketing.
how many calls a month do you get for toe pain?
Okay, so literally toe pain, no, but I did have not too terribly long ago a kid, and by kid I mean he was like freshly 18. He called 911. The notes came in as hemorrhage, right? So, right, somebody's bleeding.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this kid calls 911, and when we get there, we pull up, and he comes over to the ambulance from outside of his apartment. He's like, "Hey guys, okay, so like I don't know, like, do I need to go to the hospital? Like, I broke my phone screen a couple of weeks ago, and while I was swiping on it, I cut my finger on the broken glass just now. Do I need to go to the hospital?"
Are you cereal right now?
Anyway, I looked at his finger. He had what somebody might call a cut, what other people's would call nothing.
And our family would just laugh.
Yes.
I was very polite in informing him that he will be okay, that if you absolutely feel necessary, you can always try a triple antibiotic, and no, I don't think a hospital is necessary.
Well,
I drove away, and I put my hand on my head as hard as I was saying I should have had a V8, because sweet baby Jesus, he called 911 for that.
I am so proud of the way you handled that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, toe pain, it's all the same. You call for something dumb, it's toe pain. You don't need to go to the hospital for toe pain unless it's falling off.
So I would like to point out that that Lunatic Fringe goes to a club called Club Soda in Vancouver.
I really like that.
Right? Freaking Club Soda.
That plays Guar.
That plays Guar. I mean, are we moving to Vancouver anytime soon?
Maybe. It's beautiful. The whales come through there too.
What are you doing?
I just heard Daddy very clear.
Okay, so let me explain to you what's happening. He was standing, and then he laid himself down on the edge of the carpet between the carpet and the tile, and now he is pushing his way backward like a slug on his belly.
Good boy.
Just casually saying, Dad, Dad, as though I have any semblance of what to do with this. I'm just going to drag him around and see how he feels about it.
I love my family.
So Geek Boy says if more than 50% of the finger is still attached to the hand, you're fine. So listen, I don't know if
Agreed.
I can do this or not, but I tried to cut this finger off with a chef's knife down to the bone. The knife skipped on the bone as I was cutting through it. And I wrapped my hand in a towel, put it behind my back, and went back to work for 3 hours until the boss told me I had to go to the hospital because apparently I was bleeding profusely. But yeah,
that's kind of a problem.
If the finger's still attached, you're fine.
I mean,
I thought I'd leave that up there a little extra long in honor of you, Nick.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like the sound of a knife skipping across a bone that's attached to you. It's yeah, it'll get the guts churning at the same time. That whole crossbone.
Yeah, the feeling is weird.
Yeah, it's a little bizarre. It's not
Sounds haunted.
Not my favorite memory of all time.
Mm-mm. Why are you? That is not your storage, my guy.
What is he doing?
Things are now going under the couch for funsies while he's still slithering across the floor backwards.
Oh,
But now on the carpet, so he's just like, he is slowly abrasing himself, and he seems quite pleased with it.
all right. Well, as long as he's happy. At least you know where to look for your remotes.
Whatever's missing, yeah.
Whatever happens to be missing.
And you have some Neosporin. I know you do. So everything's all good.
One would think, but I haven't seen it in a few months. It's probably time to get some new one.
Yeah, you should have gallons of it.
We're gonna have to end this stream. I've got to get Liz to freaking Walmart before 7, and if we muck around too much long, well, we still got a little.
We got to start wrapping it up. Okay, I have to run. I just want to tell everybody thank you so much for hanging out. You guys are wonderful. Nick and Atlas, I love you with all my heart.
Say thank you, Atlas. Good job.
And Andre, thanks again for hanging out. You're awesome. And everybody.
Have a good one, y'all.
You too, brother.
Just before we go, remember, $1,000 he shaves his beard. Okay,
and I will shave the beard. The head's going to be 10
to the beard fund.
Call your friends, call your neighbors, because they shaving that whole beard out here.
So thank you guys for hanging out. It's been weird as usual. And Muppet, see you, brother. Ricky, peace. Collaboration, bye. Lori, thank you so much for all the help. And everybody else, because I can't see anybody else in chat anymore. It's been a blast, and thank you guys for hanging out. We will see you on the next stream, which should be tomorrow after Jess, because we are Life After Jess.